Hey, how's it going? My name's BradDraws and I'm back on the channel today to show you the new card game Anarchy for the first time. This is the first quarter of the first deck that I'll be making, and this will be coming out when it's done. And this is for Anarchy, which is a new card game based on a comic I'm working on called Faith. You can go check the comics out if you want as well for backstory on the characters and stuff like that. But this is a new card game. I want to try something new. Obviously there's new rules. I've fixed up a lot of things from my previous card game, Eternal Light. And be sure to leave a like on the video, and you can go check me out on Instagram as well if you want to keep up to date with the future of this card game and what's coming out. But the first card today for this new game is Samantha the Valley Huntress. So this is the main card for the deck, and this is a legendary, of course. And every deck has one legendary. This is the legendary for this one. You can see the digital artwork on screen as well if you want to take a look at that. That's what the final version will look like. This is obviously the main card for the deck. This is a soldier, so the deck's based around soldier type warriors, so it's the first type in the whole game, and there's going to be another archetype in here known as Adorables, and we'll get more into them in a minute. But this is a level 25, and the ability for this is for every soldier type warrior in your afterlife, this warrior gains 10 damage points. So it's kind of like a feeder card for every... The main deck's built around you sacrificing soldier type warriors and boosting up obviously this card. And there's a special ability, and the special abilities work like the more of like a requirement to them, so you need to obviously do something to use them, but you only can use one special ability once, and that's it. So that it's pretty much a single use. But the special ability is if you have 10 or more warriors in your afterlife, destroy your warriors your opponent controls. So it's pretty much like a nuclear special ability. So if you have 10 warriors in your afterlife, you've been getting attacked, your opponent's winning, you can use this and just wipe them all out instantly. So 240 damage points, 120 defense points. That's the first card. Next we've got Giant Slab Guardian. This is one of these cool ones, and this is probably one of the more defensive type ones. So this is another soldier type. This is level 15 common. You've got this big dude here. He's taller than the trees because these are all the trees behind him, and you've got this little castle in the distance there. So obviously he's protecting this castle and this land, and he's got a giant slab. That's why he's the Slab Guardian, because he's got a slab on his big axe thing there. So his soldier type ability is while this warrior is in play, all level 5 warriors you control cannot be destroyed by battle. So when this guy comes out, you can have him in defensive position because you want that with that big 170 defense points. He stops all your level 5 warriors from being able to be destroyed by battle, so he's pretty cool for defending your other warriors to keep them in play longer, and that's the big dude himself. Next we've got one of the Adorables. So there's going to be Adorable cards in this deck. This is one of the side archetypes that will be built into it. This is the first one, Adorable Porkchop, and you can see it's just a piglet with some like cool armor, and he's stood in like a farmer's field right there. He's a soldier, of course, because he's ready to battle some enemies, and he's a level 5 common, and he's only got a description, so he's not got an ability, and it's after witnessing the deaths of his own kind, this adorable piglet fought back and now holds control over the farmlands. 70 damage points, 60 defense points, and that's the first adorable card. Next we've got Hunting Ground Archer. So this is one of the cool support cards that I really like, and it's another soldier type. And this is a level 10 common. It's just obviously like stood along these cobblestone walls, ready to attack anyone with a bow. And the ability is, while this warrior is in defensive mode, you can attack your opponent directly, but damage dealt is half. So it's one that you can place in defensive position. Doesn't have a lot of defense, but you can do 50 damage directly to your opponent by doing that, which is pretty useful if you want to get some points off. And that's a level 10 common. Next we've got the second Adorable card, which is Adorable Pidge. Not Pigeon, just Pidge. And this is a wind type, so this isn't a soldier, but this is a level 5 common. And this one does have an ability. The ability is, if you control another Adorable warrior, this warrior gains 30 defense points. So you can get that straight up to 100 if you have the piglet out. And that's just another support card for the Adorable set. You got a kill worm just waiting to be eaten, and it's on the farmer's field again, just a different part of it. Next, we've got ability cards. Obviously, you keep them in your hand during the whole game, and you use them whenever you need to use them. That's how ability cards work. But this is Whistle of Adorableness, and it's a whistle with the adorable in this. It's not adorable, it's adorable. And you've got one of the kill eyes there, and it's just like a whistle with all this like dark green and light green confetti. This is a rare, and the ability is if you control no adorable warriors, add one adorable warrior from your deck to your hand, then shuffle your deck. So it's a really good card for getting your adorable cards out quicker. So if you have this, you don't have any adorable cards on the field, use this, you can get a adorable card out straight away, and that's that. Now we've got Arrow Storm, which is another ability card. This is one of the more vanilla basic ability cards that you just use in whatever decks you're building, but this is in this one because obviously it's a starter deck. Arrow Storm, ability card, just destroy one warrior your opponent controls. So that's all there is to it. It's just Arrow Storm, and it's pretty cool artwork. Now we've got one of the rarer warriors, which I really like this one because this one has a kill ability. This is My Scavenger, so this is another support card for the soldiers, and it's a soldier level 5 rare. Ability is if this warrior is destroyed by battle and sent to the afterlife, draw 3 cards and pick one of them, one to your hand, and shuffle the rest back into your deck. So it's not good for damage or defense, but it's level 5 rare, and it's a card for getting more cards out your deck, the ones that you specifically need, and that's why it's good. And our last card for the first video on Anarchy, this is Call of the Spirits. It's an ability card, and it's again one of the vanilla ability cards that you want to have in your deck, but I really like the artwork on this one because it's this dude who's sat in this like crystal cave, and he's got this like, it's like flute type thing, I don't know what you call it, but yeah, he's got one of them, and he's obviously playing it, and all these spirits are like coming back to life and just like, whoa, what's going on here? This guy's like really concerned. And the ability is select one warrior in your afterlife and add it to your hand, so it's for bringing them back from the afterlife once they've been destroyed. So that's it, that's the first video on the first deck for Anarchy. This is Samantha's deck, so Samantha's obviously the main character for the deck, and this is her deck and the type of cards she would be using. I hope you've enjoyed the first video on Anarchy. There'll be more videos coming in the following weeks, and be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one.